But really what we're here to talk about today is the reality that the systems we all rely on every day, the payments that move markets, the banks that safeguard deposits, the platforms that process trades are squarely in the crosshairs of cyber adversaries. So what is it that we can practically do that? It's not meant to be a theoretical talk. It's meant to really show how Zero Trust can effectively counter a lot of the threats that we're looking at today, but while not being a silver bullet. When we hear the phrase critical infrastructure, many people picture energy grids or water utilities, but regulators worldwide, from CISA in the US to OSFI and the Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity here in Canada, through DORA in the EU, are clear. Financial services is just as critical as power or healthcare. If payments stall or confidence in the banking system erodes, the ripple effects spread instantly across every other sector. I know that many of you in this room live that reality from different perspectives. Some of you are in IT, some in risk and compliance, some in fraud or operations, and you bring different vantage points. But you all share responsibility for keeping the financial system safe, reliable, and trusted. And you also know how hard that is with siloed teams, legacy technology, and attackers who don't respect our boundaries. What I want to do today is two things. First of all, to frame the challenge in a way that connects across those silos to show why we can't afford to treat cyber fraud or compliance in isolation. And second, to walk through a practical Zero Trust roadmap step by step. And I'm going to keep it to 5 steps. We could have a million steps, but let's keep it to 5 that you can take back to your organizations as a way to sequence action, prioritize what matters, and build resilience against the adversaries we're all dealing with. And you probably have some of this in place today, but maybe it's a matter of refreshing what that looks like or finding a spot to take the next step from. As most of you know, Zero Trust isn't new. We've been talking about it for years, but what is new is the urgency in financial services. The attacks are louder, more global, and more systemic than ever before.